This edition of Up Close with Colin Thompson is brought to you by
And welcome back. Brian, the first segment you mentioned about, your how heavily involved your father and yourself were in golf. Were there others in the family that were also?
Sure, man. All my uncles, 100%. The kids. Kim Botello not just one of the ladies amateur stroke play, but she is a Marshall. So her dad and my dad was first cousins, Eddie Marshall. Then their son Chris. So the whole family, like everybody was into golf. Everything was we used to have like a Morris Ray tournament, like a family tournament. We had a waiting list. It was just family members. You feel me? So yeah, it was always, you come over the house Christmas, ladies would be over there doing that thing. The guys, what we talking about? Bet you couldn't guess. Golf. You feel me? Like every function, golf. Hey, you see any new driver? Yeah. Oh, boom. We're on a vacation. Okay, where we going? Disney? First thing you're looking at is 4 golf courses right in the area. So before we go Disney, we could tee off 7. Me and you, we could be done by 10:30. These up will be up. 11 o'clock we could boogie. So it was always golf, like wherever we went. And junior tournaments, we used to make a vacation out of it. We used to go to a place called Seaforth, Ontario, with the Doigs, Ian Doig. Sure, like his one Bermuda Open and all that stuff. So his family, CA, they had this little golf course, little 18-hole place. So that was we used to go play in the Seaforth Junior Invitational every year, but we all used to go. So my cousins would be in the field, my aunties and uncles would all be there. We'd all stay in like one big house, walk in, it's golf clubs, dump, not luggage, golf clubs. Well, you forget the luggage. But the golf clubs all lined up, golf shoes, everybody had the outfits picked. It was a big thing, man. It was a big thing,
And your house, your immediate household, your mom, your siblings?
Mom, not too much.
No?
My mom, not too much. My little brother was too young. My older brother was like, he is so crafty and like woodworking, carpentry and all that type of stuff. That was his gig. So he was always out in the barn making something, And my sister, obviously, she is handicapped. She has Down syndrome. So, but she not that girl, my pants leg. So if I went watch golf, guarantee it should be sitting right there behind her little brother. It was pretty cool, man. Wow. It's a pretty cool environment to grow up in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any moments you cherish most on the golf course?
A
particular one stands out?
You know what? Playing wise, I got a hole-in-one on Thursday, got a hole-in-one on Sunday, got a hole-in-one on Wednesday. Never had a hole-in-one in my life. Waited 20 years, got 3 in a week, and I just got one about 6 months ago, since 20 years ago when I did it. So that was the wickedest thing, 3 hole-in-ones in a week. That was pretty cool, but the biggest accomplishment by far is, and this cancer stuff, man, it's humbugged me. It's just been a part of my life, all my life, and I didn't even realize it, I used to raise money for families. I did like 24 hours of golf, teed off 8 o'clock in the morning, finished 8 o'clock the next morning, went through the night with glow balls and all that stuff. And people would sponsor me per hole, per shot. So I played 180 holes, man. On 3 different occasions I did that. And if you were suffering from cancer, I used to say, look, give me your bill. It's 50 grand. And I used to go there, pay for it for you, And I did that, man, for half a dozen families. I raised enough to over 200,000, And then my mother passed with cancer, And then I was sitting one time and the Make-A-Wish Foundation called me and said, look, man, I got this little guy, Jack. His, is an amputee. He lost his leg to cancer. He was 12 years old, man, 11 years old. Always wanted to play golf with a golf pro, And they called me and said, look, would you play with him? And I was like, bro, 100% I would. I ended up spending a week with the guy, man. I took him to the Dolphins, took him out on the glass bottom boat, him and his family. Obviously, you know, the end result, but that week with that little boy, like, and just seeing like his fight, man, and his desire. He used to limp around the golf course. He used to hit it about 100 yards, and I was so proud of him. I was so encouraged by him, and I used to say, man, look, man, this guy's 12 years old, like, and he's roughing it, man, you know, and here I am, healthy as could be, and I'm taking it for granted, bro. So it's funny, it all comes back to you, because then I end up being this little boy, Jack, where, hey, I don't have the strength. I'm diagnosed with cancer. I'm like, man, but I did that for a reason. Back then, I didn't even know what I was doing it for. I just thought I was helping this little boy. But you know what? It's come back where, like, that was training for me. Like, I didn't even know it, you know? So, yeah, it's, when I talk about that circle of life, man, honestly, I believe in it, you know? So, there's got to be my proudest moments, like helping other people, helping Jack, like just looking at the smile on his face, like, and I never forget he made a par on number 4 at Belmont. He sunk like a 15-footer, and he was on his prosthetic leg, like, and he ran across the green, like, and gave me a big hug, and I was like, wow, like, he made a 3. Like, how cool is golf, where this little boy is fighting for his life, just made a par, and he's hugging me, a complete stranger, and he met me a few hours before. So yeah, it's like, and that's, like, that's the thing about golf. Like, it works for so many people in so many different ways, bro. When I'm standing over a 6-foot putt, or if you're standing over a 6-foot putt, we're both still trying to make it, you know. I don't have the time to be thinking about I'm sick. I'm like, I gotta make this 6-footer. It's not for house and him. But like, that's where my mind is, and that's why getting on the golf course is so therapeutic for me. You know, because it's you have a lot of lonely times, man, when you got this stuff, man. Hey, just getting a shower, brushing your teeth, driving, you know, you're thinking, man, this stuff's got me, you know. But for that 4 hours playing with your boys, I got out there, I didn't even know I'm sick. I'm just like, you know, I got off the golf course, I probably got a couple aches and pains that I wouldn't have had before. But hey, I still finish, I still play it, like, you know, and it's that break. So I try to play as much as I can. I'm not strong enough to play like I used to every day. I play every day, you know, but now 4 days in a row is pretty cool. I can handle 4 days in a row, and thank goodness for the you know, the PGA Tour, where they actually allowed me to use of a golf cart for the tournament, because without it, you can forget it. But I play 1 and 2, then I'm done, bro. I have to lay down, you know. And it's not through breath. It's just weakness, man. Your body's constantly fighting all day. Even when you sleep, bro, you're fighting this disease, you know. It wears on you, man. It tires you out. So I don't have the strength in my legs and stuff that I used to. But through technology and Cobra Puma, my sponsors, we've managed to, you know, lighten up the weight on my clubs, change the flex in the shaft, because I swing slower. I'm not as strong enough. I can't lift them as heavy. So I'm going from 130 grams to 90 grams, regular flex swing shaft, because my speed is decreased, which is all natural, but it's so wicked because through technology, nothing's changed. I still hit my 7-iron 175. You got it? Even though I'm weaker, but that's the whole thing. Technology is amazing, and Cobra Puma's been so good to me. So I'm pretty cool. I'm in a good place, man.
Wow. What sort of regimen do you have personally to you know, give you that endurance, you know, to cope, you know, with your condition?
You know,
vitamins or?
Bro, I believe a positive attitude is better than any miracle drug out there, bro. It takes me a little time in the morning to get moving, per se. So if I'm making 8, I better get up at 6. I have a cup of tea, do a couple stretches, like, just to get stuff loose. Obviously, I have to take, I'm only on one type of medication right now. So that's cool. I take my 1 pill, but then I take a lot of supplements, you know, because my appetite's not too sharp. so I don't get all the vitamins that I should be getting. You know what I mean? So I do take supplements. So I line them all up. Actually, wife lines them all up for me, and I pop them, pop. You know, my turmeric and da. And like I said, just staying active, man. Staying positive helps so much. You know, like I said, some days after treatment, because I get treatment every 3 weeks, man, and it's so I did chemo. I did like 13 rounds of chemo, but it messed me up because I have neuropathy in my fingers and my toes, so I don't have any feelings. It's kind of like pins and needles, man. Like at a scale of 1 to 10, I'm probably like an 8. 6 constant, like you always know it's there. And if I have a good day, the 4. So I have to take a little pain medication for that sometimes. But otherwise than that, man, I like I said, I do my supplements, and after treatment, I'm kind of down and out for a solid day. Like, you don't do nothing, done. You ain't gotta call me. You ain't gotta check on me. I just lay there, catch myself, and then boom. That's just so like the day after, I'm cool and not going wood. So far it has been. That's my regimen. Like, you know, just get up. Just consistency is the key. You know, as long as I take my one medication I'm on, and I get up early. I can't rush nowhere. If my house caught on fire, you come get me, because I can't run nowhere. You know, and I miss that stuff, man. I miss that stuff. But okay, so I can't run no more, but I could walk fast. You got me? So at least I got that. So
awesome. Folks, back with more from Brian in just a moment.